Hey guys, today this is my most requested video. It is my updated skincare routine. My skin has been doing fantastic. I have makeup on right now, so you might not be able to tell. But it does look a lot better than it used to, and what was happening was I was on a medication that had sulfur in it, and I got a really bad reaction while being on it. I guess I developed an allergy to it, and so I had to completely change all my skincare because every single product I was using, even my moisturizer, had sulfates in it. And so that was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna show pictures, but like what happened was my whole face would get kind of itchy, and then my eyes, like my lids were like swollen closed, even like my bottom lids were like super puffy. It looked really gross, and then even around my mouth and my nose was swollen, and my whole face was kind of itchy, and then it would take like 2 or 3 days to go down, and when it would, everywhere where it was really puffy and itchy, like it would peel and just be really dry, and like, I mean, it was awful. And it took me a while because I thought it was just a reaction to the medication, so I kept using my regular skincare. And it was just so bad, and I just didn't know like how to recover. And so I looked up the medicine, and they said the only thing in there that you could be allergic to was the sulfur. And so I was like, don't they have that in some skincare products? So I was looking at all of my stuff, and it had every single thing had sulfates in it. So I had to go to the store and find stuff that didn't. So I will go ahead and show you what I'm using now. It's not very complicated. It's actually very simple. I completely simplified it, and I think it did a lot for my skin. So, alright, I will start with the face wash that I use every single day. I use this 2 to 3 times a day. It's the Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser. They now have a creamy formula. I've only tried the foaming formula, and I love it. I think it's so great. It is formulated without a lot of products that would like dry out your skin. I don't know, I just think it's so fantastic. I've been through an entire bottle of this already and it works perfectly. It doesn't leave my skin tight at all. And what I do when I put makeup on, like today, I cleansed and toned, and then I didn't moisturize because you really don't need it. And the primer that I use, the Laura Geller Spackle, is pretty hydrating, so I don't have to use moisturizer or anything. And I like that. It's just easy. I set it by the sink. It has a pump. You just wash your face and go. Like, you don't have to do the whole thing because it just makes your face feel really, really nice. So yeah, I love this. This is my second bottle. I will always repurchase this. I think this is a fantastic cleanser. And then immediately after I use that, most of the time I tone. I've talked about this toner before. This is probably like my 7th bottle, and I'm just about out, so I need to go buy a new one. This is the Oil of Olay Oil Minimizing Toner with Witch Hazel for normal skin. This is the only one they have. Like, they don't have one for oily skin, but I figured it says like oil minimizing, which is obviously what you would want. But yes, I just really love this. I love the way it smells. I love the way it feels. It doesn't really burn. I've used it under my eyes before when I'm being lazy, if I get makeup under there after I wash my face, and I just really love it. I will probably use this forever too. And then right after that, if I have any acne spots, this is my 3rd one. I've been through 2 full tubes of this. This is the e.l.f. Zit Zapper, and I think this has 10% benzoyl peroxide in it, and it's like a roller ball. So, looks like this. And I just like roll it everywhere where I feel like I need it. And then I let it dry. It dries really, really fast. And then immediately after that, this is not a necessary step, but I do like it. The Tarte Maracuja oil. Oh, I love this. I love this. I've been through a roller ball of it, and then I have a tiny like sample size of this kind of bottle, and then I have the full size now. I have not paid full price for any of them. The rollerball came in a kit. The tiny one I got for free at Ulta for spending like 20 bucks on Tarte like forever ago. And then I got this one for half off at the March Ulta Beauty Days. So I have not paid full price for any of this. I do not think it's like the world's best product, but I love it. I really do. And I use it, I've used it on my face before, but like, and it doesn't break me out. It's fine if you have oily skin. I would use it at night. But what I love to use this for is my under eye and like my eyelid area. I have really wrinkly eyelids and under eye, and this has made a drastic improvement in that area. So I just really love it. And then I also use this on my neck sometimes. Just trying to prevent those wrinkles. And I just really love this. This is good for all of that, like anti-aging and stuff. And I mean, I don't think I'll ever be able to quit using this, but I don't use this as an all-over moisturizer. This, I mean, almost strictly just my eye area, and then if I feel like it, on my neck and stuff. But I have used it as an all-over moisturizer, and I do like it, but not for daytime, I wouldn't say. And then what I use for a moisturizer is this Aveeno Ultra Calming Daily Moisturizer with SPF. I love this stuff. This is probably the most hydrating daily moisturizer I've ever used. I don't use this. I don't moisturize my skin if I'm going to be putting makeup on. I just don't. I feel like it doesn't help my oil at all, and so my makeup just doesn't last as long. But this is good for, this is like my daytime and nighttime. It's just so hydrating. Like when my skin was peeling, when I was having reactions to sulfates on my face, I would use this on my under eye and like the top of my cheekbones, my nose, and my chin. Well, all over my face as well. But those are the areas in particular where I really needed them. And within 2 days, it cleared it all up. Like my skin was 100%. So I would recommend this to anyone if you have really dry skin or oily skin. I think this is like the best moisturizer ever. Yeah, I don't think I will ever not use this, but I do think if you have oily skin, you have to be careful. It doesn't do a lot of stuff for me to put it on before I put my makeup on. I have done it because it's kind of like you have to consciously not moisturize your face. And sometimes when I get up in the morning and wash my face, I don't know if I'm going to put makeup on that day. So I will use it, but it just, I know for me personally with my oily skin that my makeup lasts longer when I don't use this before I put my makeup on. But I love this moisturizer so much. And then that's pretty much it. If on a normal day, if I'm wearing makeup, I get up and I wash my face and I tone, and then I will spot treat if I need to, and then I'll put this on under my eye, and then I'm good to go. And then if I'm not wearing makeup, I will do all that and then put this on day or night. That I do the same thing in the day that I do in the nighttime, the same thing. And I love it. It has not failed me yet. 2 times a week, I leave this in my shower. This is a exfoliating scrub. It's the Neutrogena Naturals Purifying Pore Scrub. I know a lot of people have said they don't really like this line, and I think a lot of it is the scent that people don't like. I think this smells like a super potent, like Granny Smith green apple. I really, really love it. And I also love this product just as well. It's a really, really like fine grit, I guess you could say, exfoliant. I like this because when I was in the drugstore looking for like, not paraben free, all of that too, sulfate free like face stuff, like it was so hard. Like I went straight to the Aveeno Ultra Calming line because I thought they would have, like their cleanser would be sulfate free, and it's not, and I was shocked. So yeah, be careful. Don't just trust, you know, Aveeno's natural, sure, but they have sulfates in their products. But this right here, right on the front, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like formulated without harsh chemicals and sulfates, and I was like, oh, that's great. So it doesn't have any sulfates in it at all, so I knew that this would be fine. And this is, I use this like 2 times a week, and I love it. I think it's great. Alright, and then every single night when I take my makeup off, I use the Aveeno Ultra Calming makeup remover wipes, because 2 things to look out for with makeup wipes, believe it or not, especially if you have sensitive skin or your pores clog really easily, is mineral oil. I was so surprised. I was using a makeup wipe that I got in my My Glam bag, and I kept breaking out. It was awful, and I was like, what is going on? So I decided that's the only thing I'd change. So I looked at the ingredients. It has mineral oil in it, and I was smearing it all over my face, and I was breaking out everywhere. So these have no sulfates, no mineral oil. They're not harsh. They're very wet, which I really like, and they're kind of big, which I also really like. But the only thing I would say They have like a really strong scent. It's kind of fresh, but then there's a little hint of, what the heck is that? It doesn't really bother me because after I use this, immediately I wash my face. But it could definitely kind of hang around for a second, so, you know, just kind of up to you. But this is everything that I'm using on my skin, and I will just recap really quickly how I use them. I get up in the morning, and I wash with this, and I tone with this, and then I spot treat any places where I feel like I need it, and then I put this on my under eye and sometimes my neck. And then if I'm putting makeup on, I will go straight to my makeup area and then prime and do all that stuff and start putting my makeup on. And then if I'm not putting makeup on, I will go ahead and put my moisturizer on. And then at night, I will take my makeup off with these. Or if I'm not wearing makeup, I will skip that step. And then I do the same thing. I wash, I tone, I spot treat, and I use this on my under eye or my neck if I feel like it. And then I use my moisturizer, and then I go to bed. And I love it so much. And then 2 times a week, instead of using this as a moisturizer, I will use this, and I use it the same way. I do this in the shower, and then when I get out, I tone, I spot treat, I moisturize under my eyes, and then I moisturize my entire face. So I love this routine. It's simple, it's all drugstore, and it keeps me, I mean, I would say probably 95% acne free. Like, I don't even think I get a pimple a week, and for me that's kind of amazing, because when I realized that I was allergic to sulfates, I was pretty worried because almost every acne treatment has sulfates in it. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna look like a monster because I just don't know how to stay away from sulfates. But yeah, I would say if you're interested in trying any of these products and you have sensitive skin or you are allergic to sulfates, definitely check these out. Now, I will tell you that none of these products are all natural except for the Maracuja oil. This is mostly, the only thing it has is sodium benzoate, I don't know what that is, and then fragrance. And they say that they are 94% natural, so more than Michael Todd, so that's kind of impressive. But yeah, so none of them are like 100% natural, and I don't trust like the whole line. Like, I would never go and buy all of the like Aveeno Ultra Calming line because I know like their face wash has sulfates in it. So just be careful when you're looking around if you have some kind of problem with sulfates or anything. But yes, this is my current skincare routine. I've been using this for, I mean, for a pretty long time. Probably not a year, but you know, maybe like 9 months or something. So I love it. I don't have plans on changing it up anytime soon. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of the products mentioned, go ahead and let me know. I know this video was very highly requested. So I will have all of the products listed in the information underneath the video. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll see ya.